everyone, this is me Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to learn how to make this tissue holder. This is a beginner-friendly project that you can make. The size fits a small pack of tissue. This is what it looks like at the back and on front. So I hope you watch until the end of this video. And please don't forget to subscribe for more free patterns. So once you have 37 chains, you're gonna work your 1 double crochet into the 7th stitch. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna work your 1 double crochet on the 7th chain. Chain 1. To skip 1 and then work 1 double crochet into the next. Chain 1, work, skip a stitch, Alright, so eto na siya after working the last 5 rows of the mesh stitch. So kung makikita nyo, medyo hindi pantay. Pero pareho sila ng counting, 30, 35 yung stitch dito, 33. So 33 din, kaso nga medyo tight yung pag-crochet ko because I'm using 2.5mm crochet hook. So, okay lang yan kahit hindi pantay. Magpapantay naman siya once ma-fold na natin. So, ang gagawin natin is after the last stitch here, we're gonna chain 1 and cut na natin ito. So, this is what it looks like after we have finished all the rows. So, bali 5 rows ng mesh stitch and then 10 rows ng double crochet into each stitch. And also, babalik na naman tayo sa mesh stitch na may 5 rows ulit. So, after nyan, after fastening off, we're going to fold them. Those two lang, itong part na to. So, malalaman mo na nasa gitna siya kasi ang pag-fold is we're gonna work a fold to the center. So, ang center niya is yung gitna ng 5th rows of double crochet. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is where those two edges meet. So, parang ganyan. And then, after that, we're going to close off the edges here with single crochets. And then, we're gonna do the same on the other side. So this time I'm gonna be using the Lanalon, the same yarn, only different color. So ito is pink, this one is parang lilac siya. And then we're going to close it off this edge. So, you can add stitch markers para hindi tayo maligaw kung saan ba dapat mag-meet yung dalawang ends niya. So, I'm gonna get the stitch marker para mas magpantay siya ng konti. Ayan, so this is what it looks like after I finish working this side. And then I'm gonna chain one and fasten this off. So this time I'm going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to close this off, so making sure that these two edges meet in the center. So this is about 5 rows, okay, to the center. Tapos saka natin i-close off by working a row of single crochets. Ano siya, natapos ko na yung isang side niya, and then after that, ang next step naman is we're going to weave in all the ends. So ito parang hindi ko na kailangan siyang i-weave in kasi nga ano na siya eh, kumbaga na isama ko na siya nung nag-work ako ng row ng single crochets. So ito naman is titrim off ko na lang siya. And yung isa naman, itong dalawang dulo na to, so kailangan natin gamitan ng yarn needle. So may mabibili tayo sa mga craft stores, Expressions, Pandayan, ganyan. Sometimes meron sila mga needle na ganito, or pinakamarami talaga online, either Shopee or Lazada or sa FB. So, ayan, papasok lang natin dito sa part na to na hindi siya kita. Since fingering weight yarn yung gamit ko, so gamit ko yung smaller needle. Ayan. Ayan. So, pwede mo siyang ibalik ng konti para hindi na siya come undone. Or para hindi siya matiling And then, of course, i-trim off or cut off na natin yung yarn. Yan. So, gagawin din natin to sa kabila. After ma-weave in the ends na yung mga sides, hindi pa siya tapos kasi maglalagay tayo ng lock dito para naka-close siya. Para paglagay mo ng tissue, hindi siya basta-basta malalaglag kasi lalagyan pa natin ng parang pinaka-lock dito. Sa part na to, maglalagay tayo ng loop at konting embellishment, like we're gonna add flower or a button if you like. So we'll be using the same color ng yarn na ginamit natin dito sa sides, and then we're gonna start working a row of single crochets. Pero we're gonna stop right here. We're gonna make a loop for the button or the flower that we're gonna make on the other side. So mag-start tayo dito sa side na to. So maybe I'm going to work in those two itong both edges na to. So parang nag-work ako na single crochet, and then one more single crochet on top of the double crochet. Yan. And then I will just continue working one single crochet into each stitch. Kaya lang parang pabaligtad siya. So if you don't like that, so you may want to start on the other side para paharap yung mga single crochets na i-work natin around. So I'm gonna start right here now, and then work single crochets on this side. Yan. And then continue working one single crochet into each stitch until I get back around. But of course, we will stop right in the middle because we're going to add a loop for the button. So, stop tayo dito sa pinaka gitna. So, we will be stopping right in the middle so that we can add the loop for the button that we're gonna place on the other side. So, make sure you can count from here to here to get the middle part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna stop right in here. When we get to the 8th square, tapos itong pinaka middle niya, we're going to work a loop. So we're gonna chain probably up to 10, or depending on the size of the button that we're gonna use. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So assuming 10. So into the same stitch, I'm gonna work a single crochet and then continue working one single crochet into each stitch until I get back around. So yan, so ito yung magiging ito niya. So I will just continue working single crochets until I get to the other end. So finally, when you get back around, so makikita nyo, ito na yung pinaka first na single crochet that we have made. So we're gonna work a slip stitch on top of it and then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. You may now weave in the ends. So lastly, we're going to add a button, or you can work a small flower on this side. So that's what we're gonna do after cutting off this yarn. Alright, so to make the flower, I'm gonna use the same color, and then I'm going to make a magic ring. We're going to make a small flower. So first we're going to chain 3 and then we're gonna work a double crochet. We're gonna chain 3 and then work a slip stitch into the magic ring, and then we're just going to repeat that 4 more times so that we will have a total of 5 petals. So 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet and then chain 3. So ganun lang siya kadali. So we will need 3 more. We already made 2. So ayan, after doing my last 3 chains to complete the 5th petal, so nakabuo na tayo ng small flower, which we'll put on the other side. This will make the button. So next is we're going to pull this yarn tail here, and then you can add a small bead into the middle. So that is optional, so you may add or not. So I might add 1 in here. Alright, so as you can see, nilagyan ko siya ng beads. I added a small bead in the middle. Yan. So it's optional, you may add or not. So you just leave this tail so that you can use it to attach it to the other side. So all you have to do is have your smaller needle and then you're gonna sew it on this part, and that's it. So just make sure that it reaches the hole at kasya siya. So kasya naman. So I'll just put it around this part here. Ayan, dito sa gitna. So make sure that before you sew it permanently, make sure nakakasya siya at madali lang siyang ma-close. So ayan. So I guess this is the right spot. So now I'm just going to sew it. So this is what it looks like after putting the tissue inside, and this is a small tissue holder. And if you'd like this big, all you have to do is use a bigger size of hook. Since I have used a 2.5mm crochet hook, the size is, I think, the smallest. It could fit a small tissue. The smallest pack could fit in this one, and it measures about 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches. And then for the width, it's about 3.5 inches